Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round one, and on one side, clearly the more well-rounded fighter, yet when we sat down with him on third, beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Beautiful strikes.
Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center line.
He was landing one before. Now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, they'll fix it. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting him over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
26 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Just over 3 minutes to go round one.
Left change, your leg, finish the takedown. Great job.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often. He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but he did not react fast enough to secure the top position.
And just like that, back to a standing position. We'll see who has the advantage.
Oh, right to the mount.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Ferguson. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC. Oh! Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
And that one certainly found the target.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, good knees here, DC. If you're on the wrong end of those knees, what do you... Oh! Round.
Good time, take him down. There you go.
All right, just about ready to go with our second round. Ben Askren and Tony Ferguson. Punch coming, it's blocked. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Ferguson. A little single collar tie there, and they separate. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, nice punch there by Ferguson. Huge block there. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. So we call on the fight stats here. 56 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. And the accuracy rate about 42% now against Ben Askren. Side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
And they both stand up. Oh, Chuck him, tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. Oh, he thought he was primed to get the hip toss there, DC, but unable to bring him down.
Weight down and back. As long as he doesn't get you loaded up, you are fine.
Sound like you've coached some of this.
I've tried it. Shot a double leg.
Oh, ow. Slams him to the canvas with authority. Nice hammer fist. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. That the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Under 2 minutes to go. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that is the fight.
The ground and pound has been there all night.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Ferguson's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. And there comes the separation now.
Right hand punch to the clinch. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Back and forth we go here. Just digs his defense. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
30 seconds to go in round two. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
2 rounds in the books. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy.
You ready to fight? You ready?
3rd round on there. That one cannot feel good. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
The numbers, oh, and he hip tosses into the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. Nice punch lands over the top.
Take him down.
He missed with that jab attempted. Got the single collar tie. So he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And they separate. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Ferguson gets in the clinch yet again.
Nice.
And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Well, he has really started to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Good stick.
Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. Here's the attempt. Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
Gets tagged again on the inside. And now he's got that tie clinch. All right, single collar tie now.
Oh, he's hurt.
Nice hammer fist. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, close guard now. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
And they separate. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Ferguson gets touched by that kick there. Oh, that's defeat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has to hurt very badly.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Whoa! That is it. crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of... Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the...